I'm sure you have been waiting with oh so bated breath for this moment. Well, it has finally come. I am here to announce your choice for the WWE 2014 Superstar of the Year. Thanks again to all of you that voted in all of these different categories. It gave me some content for this channel at a time where I was struggling to come up with some content. I appreciate that very much. So, anyways, you've seen some of the other choices for award winners in 2014. If you missed out on who the OTR Essential viewers chose, make sure you check that out here on this channel. But anyways, 2014 WWE Superstar of the Year. Who was it? Well, your nominees were Brock Lesnar, Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, and the obligatory John Cena mention. Those are your nominees. I think Cena got like a total of 3 votes. To the 3 of you that voted for Cena, thanks. He definitely did fit in the Superstar of the Year category this go around, that's for damn sure. I figured it was going to be between 4 options, and I didn't think Daniel Bryan would ultimately win this because there just wasn't enough there. 2014, though, looked like it was going to be the year of Daniel Bryan, that he would be the hands-down Superstar of the Year. And unfortunately, shit happens, and it didn't happen quite that way. You know, for the first few months of the year, he was clearly your guys' Superstar of the Year. I'm relatively certain of that, and that's why he received a number of votes. But ultimately, I kind of figured it was going to come down to Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, and Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins had himself an impressive kind of breakout campaign. He was the one that broke up the Shield. He was the one that was aligned with Triple H and the Authority. He was the Money in the Bank winner. So he had himself a very good 2014, that's for sure. Dean motherfucking Ambrose had himself a hell of a year too. You know, his feud with Seth Rollins was in a lot of ways the feud of 2014 perhaps. Ambrose showed himself to be that guy that out of those 3 members of the Shield could end up being the biggest long-term well-rounded star. And then of course you've got Brock Lesnar. He was dominant in 2014 when he did show up. It was eat, sleep, conquer, repeat, and it was very true. I mean, he destroyed Big Show at the Royal Rumble. He ended The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 30 and completely decimated John Cena at SummerSlam in a way that I don't think we've ever seen John Cena even come close to being decimated as when he was a top guy. I mean, it was a year for Brock Lesnar, there's no question about it. But the ultimate question is, who did you choose? Who is your WWE 2014 Superstar of the Year? Well, the results have been tabulated. It was a very close vote, but I can tell you the winner now. Drum roll, please. Seth Rollins. To me, you could make a bigger. I'm sorry, guys. I got to go in on this one a little bit. Because if Seth Rollins was the Superstar of the Year in 2014, what a sad state of affairs that WWE is truly in. Yes, take to your flaming keyboard fingers. A fire eyes do not gives one fuck. Damn it all. By what measurement is Seth Rollins the Superstar of the Year? He couldn't beat John Cena clean. He couldn't beat Dean Ambrose clean. He couldn't really beat much of anybody clean. From a kayfabe standpoint, that makes no sense. The one thing he did from a kayfabe standpoint was he sat there and won the Money in the Bank. Did you guys vote for him because you like his work the most on the independent scene? Because he has only some ability to talk compared to Ambrose, who is obviously much better and much more charismatic in an outgoing type of fashion? What the fuck was it? By what measurement was Seth Rollins the Superstar of the Year? If you wanted to argue Breakout Star of the Year, I think you've got a much better argument there for Breakout Star of the Year as opposed to Superstar of the Year. Because, I mean, to me, part of Superstar of the Year has got to be kind of a kayfabe thing here to a degree, which may eliminate Ambrose. But if you're at least going to say from an entertainment standpoint, does Seth Rollins really entertain you more than Dean fucking Ambrose? I mean, Jesus Christ. Maybe I'm just that out of touch with y'all in general as professional wrestling fans today, but Christ almighty. From a kayfabe standpoint, there's no way Seth Rollins is Superstar of the Year. And from a sheer entertainment value in my mind, there's no way Seth Rollins is a Superstar of the Year. A lot of the shit he was involved with that didn't involve Dean Ambrose, frankly, in my opinion, fucking sucked. It was boring. If it didn't involve Ambrose. And just from a week-on-week entertainment value standpoint, how in the hell is Seth Rollins better than a Dean fucking Ambrose? Holy shit. Furthermore, if we're talking about this in a completely kind of kayfabe fashion, even not so much, for many different reasons, on many different levels, as much as it pains me to say it, I got to acknowledge it when it's true, because to me, it's true. Beyond question, the 2014 WWE Superstar of the Year was Brock fucking Lesnar. How was Seth Rollins voted for more than Brock Lesnar? This guy ended The Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania. How many people have ever beaten Undertaker at WrestleMania before? The answer is 0. Brock Lesnar was that guy. Then so many of you were chirping and chiming and harping and hoping for Brock Lesnar to destroy Cena at SummerSlam and win the title. Well, you fucking got that. You got your jollies off to him kicking Cena's ass. And again, what individual has ever done that to John Cena in a main event match except Brock fucking Lesnar? He destroyed Cena at SummerSlam 2014. Frankly, he destroyed The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. He ended fucking Taker's undefeated streak. The thing that we thought would never end. Both from a booking kind of smarky standpoint and from a kayfabe standpoint. And you're going to tell me that Seth Rollins was better and accomplished more than fucking Brock Lesnar? It was more entertaining than Dean fucking Ambrose? Holy Christ. Seriously, y'all. Breakout Star of the Year, that's one thing. I'll give you that if you wanted to think Seth Rollins is Breakout Star of the Year, because there's a lot to be said about that. And to be fair to you too, maybe this was a year without that one great Superstar of the Year option. If Daniel Bryan would have wrestled all year, he would have been the slam dunk winner, no question about it. I wouldn't even have needed to really do a poll question here. I give you that. You were left with some options that were good, but maybe not one that really stands out above the rest in your opinion. Maybe you don't like guys that can talk like a Dean Ambrose. Maybe you don't like bigger dudes like a Brock Lesnar that come from a previous era that you guys love so much. I don't fucking know. I don't get it. So many of y'all wanted him to become the champion and destroy Cena. He fucking did that. But you're going to vote for Seth Rollins for Superstar of the Year. Oh, Christ almighty. Seth Rollins, the 2014 WWE Superstar of the Year. No wonder WWE doesn't take us seriously.